back at Sha Tin on the weekend. Saturday, though, for us this week with a mixed programme. 7 on the turf and 3 races on the all-weather. Great to have your company for Racing to Win. We've got it all covered here. I'm Andrew Lejeune. Please say I'm joined by our form analyst in Paul Lally and race caller Mark McNamara as well. And Mark, after a dramatic Wednesday night, I wonder what Saturday's got in store for us.
Absolutely. Hello to you, Andrew. Yes, axed up that nice lead now on Joe after he teamed up with Francis Lloyd to win 4 consecutive races and really set the trainers' premiership abuzz with Ricky U 61. Francis now just 2 behind on 59. So he went there thinking that he might have had a couple of good chances, Zach, and through some illness with Vincent Ho, he's picked up 4.
Absolutely, yeah. Vincent is back on the weekend. Paul, what are we going to look forward to as far as jackpots are concerned or other interesting points in the programme?
Yeah, there is. There's one jackpot to speak of, a triple trio one of 1.7 million. So expecting it to get up to about $4 million. Looking forward to that jackpot. Looking through the card, it's quite an open card. Saturday cards can be at this stage. A horse of interest for me is Mighty Valor. He was so impressive last time on a rain effect that he's gone up 13 points, and just see if he can put 2 together. But he's definitely on the improve, this horse.
All right, we'll get to that in due course, but plenty as always to get through on today's show with the 10 races, of course. 3 races. We start off with an all-weather race as well. Before we get into the actual runners and riders for the first, these are the ones that won't be going around. Smoothies. Who'll be now replaced by E-Star and Joe Moreira. He's now got a full book. Joe didn't. He only had 8 rides. Now he's got a full book of 10. Splendid timing out of race 6, replaced by Carefree Prince. That's an important scratching as well. Afra Chan in the saddle. And Xanthus, who was making his Hong Kong debut, not anymore. Chairman Lowe now gets the call up, and Joe Moreira will be in the saddle there. So those are the horses not going round for our 82nd meeting of the season. The 7 turf races will be conducted on the B course. The 3 all-weather races, races 1, 5 and 8. So we start with the Class 5, the only Class 5 of the day, over the 1650, headed by Joy and Fun Legend. Blinkers off, drops into this class for the first time, as does Double Take and Witness Hunter as well, with that gear change as well. Cheek pieces off, blinkers going back on. Becky Molly's got speed from barrier number 7. Little General, beaten favourite last time. He has been beaten favourite 3 of his last 4 starts, in actual fact, on the turf. Makes the switch to the all-weather here. Keep Winning. He was a winner over course and distance in this class back in December. Dr. Lucky Star 4th behind Hidden Spirit last time out. Down to Keep Going. Winless after 27. 4 of those efforts have been on the dirt. Double Take, Witness Hunter and Keep Going, Mark, are the horses that have been up at Chongfa in the last month.
And 1650 on the all-weather, Andrew, so only a short run to the first turn on the turn out of the straight. Good to slow the speed with Money Marshall finding the top. Becky Molly, as he normally does going forward. Keep Going, trying to break that long maiden status. 3rd, Little General, 1 off the rail. Shine a Lot, the Full Bloom, Great Smart and Hay Run. All left 3 wide. Dr. Lucky Star, maybe a little closer than what he was with that rattling run for 4th last time.
This horse has been up in Chongfa for a while, and he's really done him pretty well, I think. They're going to put the blinkers back on him for the second time. He's 1 off 57. He's down to a rating of 39, and his track work has definitely picked up. Little General was hot here this morning. I thought I'd show that. There's a lot of sweat around that neck area. Now, he's coming to the surface for the first time. As Andrew said at the start, he's gone out favourite numerous times, this horse, on the turf. But he does work well on the surface, has trialled well on it. And Great Smart. Now, he did surprise a little bit, winning at his last start. It was not a bad, it was a nice win from him on a yielding track. So see if we can bring that form now onto the all-weather.
Yeah, it's interesting they make that move, don't they? So we'll start, in actual fact, with that win. There was a stack of money for him as well, Mark, to get up and win here. Shine a Lot, and there's Little General also engaged.
There was. He's had 2 starts for Manfred Mann now, a Great Smart, Andrew, and he was backed in both of them. He goes up £8 for this win, Paul, or rather £5 for this win. Shine a Lot followed him for a good part of the race, but was just held up and worked to the outside. Only other time Great Smart has raced on the all-weather, he was still with Peter Ho. Yeah,
exactly. And look, he picked up really nicely on the yielding track. If he can reproduce that on this track, then he's going to be a player in the race. He has gone up a decent weight for that win, though.
All right, so some positives, some negatives then around Great Smart. The market might be a good guide as well. Keep Winning. Dr. Lucky Star's early favourite for this race, the Full Bloom and Hay Run also engaged here. Just a 1 win to his name. It was on the dirt, though, over the 1800, Paul.
Yeah, now Keep Winning is, he's already won twice on the surface, so he does like it to keep winning. Dr. Lucky Star, this was over 1,800 metres, and he got going really late. It was a really nice run from him. It's his best run since he's been here, and this could be his go, this surface, I think.
He's coming back in ground, Dr. Lucky Star, from the 1,800 to the 1,650. Keep Winning had every conceivable chance in this race. Joe Moreira has teamed up 12 times with Michael Cheng this season, who's having a good couple of weeks, Michael Cheng, if not a little longer. They're 3 from 12.
All right, we'll keep moving though. Have a look at the next race, or the trial in actual fact, of Double Take. Now, I threw this horse up at over 300 to 1 on his last start. He ran 6th, so not completely disgraced, but he's been back at the trials, Mark.
He was only 5 3/4 behind Party Every Day, drops down to Class 5. So the trial, he was urged along a bit from the 200-metre mark. That's Beauty Applause, who we see in the last race winning the trial, Paul, and he sticks on and is going to find this race much, much easier.
Yeah, the grade is really suitable for him. He's got a decent draw in 4 as well, so he'll definitely get his opportunity, there's no doubt.
Yeah, Neil Callan in the saddle. Turf Brilliance and Hay Run generally does his thing, Paul, but he's clearly got the ability if he's on a going day.
Yeah, that's the problem. He's his own worst enemy, Hay Run. He's a one-time winner from 40 starts, but he always catches the eye finishing off, and he's doing that once again in this trial. Turf Brilliant didn't go too badly either in the trial, so, you know, they'd both go into the mix. One thing with Hay Run, he's drawn 14, though.
Yeah, Turf Brilliant jumped really awkwardly in that trial. He sort of half dipped or wobbled after the start and lost 3 or 4 lengths. He's made up good ground. He's had 2 trials since we've last seen him.
All right, start off on the dirt for the Class 5, Paul. Dr. Lucky Star, the favourite. What are your thoughts? Yeah,
just like there's been a win bet put on him. I have got him in for 4th, Dr. Lucky Star, but I'm going to go with Witness Hunter. He's a well-rated horse now. I've seen a bit of a pickup since he's been up in Chungfa, so I think being up there has really helped this horse. He's won off 57, he's down to 39, so we'll give him an opportunity. Little General's been very consistent. He has run 2nd off 47, comes to the surface for the first time. Keep Winning's a multiple winner, and Dr. Lucky Star, the improver. 3, 6, 9 and 12.
Going to stick with the 9. Joe Moreira takes the ride for Michael Cheng. That is Keep Winning. He's won twice over 1,650 metres, including off a rating of 30. He's rated 31 for this. 5 Shine Lots making his all-weather debut. His trials on the all-weather have looked okay, so he should be suited by it. The Full Bloom goes in for 3rd, gets the pacifiers back on. He's had a run on the turf since that 5th behind Hidden Spirit. He ran 3rd behind the Informed Soccer Master. And 3 Witness Hunter gets the blinkers back on. The other 2 times he's had the blinkers on, he ran 4th. Being a Class 5, that was good enough to chuck him in for 4th. 9, 5, 11 and 3.
There you go, first race Class 5. Then we've all got the 3 and the 9 in our numbers. I'll stick, though, with Double Take, dropping in class for Casper fans. And Neil Callan